Welcome back, everybody, for episode 4 of our Satisfactory Let's Play, walkthrough, playthrough, whatever you want to call it. All right, so as you can see,
I've been busy.
All right, so I got a few. We got out of the grass. Right, I put up an area, expanded a few things out. We got the an awesome sink up and running. Right, and I've unlocked a few things in the sink. Oops, wrong tab. There we go. Right, I've unlocked a few things. Yeah, mostly all the different foundations. All right, next up, I think we're gonna unlock all the different walls. All right, but we only got a few tickets, like 3 so far on this. I also did a lot of exploring, right, and got quite a few things done in the MAM. I do still have 1 hard drive in my inventory from exploring from a crash site, but oh, it's taking it this time. We actually must have unlocked something. For a long while, I couldn't do it because I said we already had all the recipes. Okay, so we have the DNA capsules unlocked. And now I gotta sneeze. Okay, I'm all good now. All right. I want the dimensional depots, but we need SAM. There is a SAM site not too far from here, but it's in a spot that's going to be nearly impossible to get to for now. Alright, and I cannot stop sneezing. Alright, more on this in a little bit. Alright, I unlocked some things here with Caterium. Primarily, I wanted the AI limiters so I could unlock smart splitters, even though I'm not using any just yet. And I did make some smart splitters. They are in storage at the moment. Alright, Mycelia unlocked a little bit, including the parachute, which is clutch early on. Alright, nutrients is still at the same point it was last time. Power slugs is also still at the same point. Quartz, I did go ahead and we unlocked silica, which allows us to make glass. And unlocked the blade runners and built the blade runners. And then I also went for the 6 inventory slots. So we've upgraded that. Alright, sulfur. This is next to unlock with sulfur, but this requires steel production. Right, as you need the pipes or the alternate recipe to make iron pipes. Alright, so next. I have not built the space elevator yet. That is next. We'll get to that momentarily. Alright, once again, our power supply is actually fully up and running now. Alright, and we're producing 420, or a maximum of 420 megawatts. Right, of which we're only using 233 at the moment. Okay, and I did find the recipe for the alternate recipe for screws, which is just cast screws. All right, so I'll kind of walk through our production line here. All right, so I have 2 Mark 1 miners, both of them overclocked to 200%. So they're putting out 120 a minute, which maxes out our Mark 2 belt, which is the best belt we can make at the moment. Wait, why is this a Mark 1 belt on here? Well, let's fix that. I've been known to do that more than once, where I'll have a segment of belt that is the wrong type and is kind of like, you know, pigeonholing everything else. Yep, and I did it here too. Alright, let's double check that real quick all the way through. I typically build my belts backwards. Right, and they're in segments. There we go. Now we're running. All right, now we're running at 200% because we're not bogged down. All right, so one smelter is coming over here and feeding these four, well, one miner feeding these four smelters. Right, and these four smelters are in turn feeding these four constructors. And these are all making iron plate. Right, and they're going into storage here. All right. Now the second miner is feeding these four smelters, which are split in half. Right, two of these smelters are being merged together, and then they're running these four constructors making iron rods. Right, and then they get merged back together and go into storage right here. It's filling up fast. All right, and then the other two lines, right, they get merged back together and then fed into these 5 constructors, of which are making cast screws. The 5th one of which is only running at 80%, is underclocked to 80%. Right, this one here on the end is underclocked to 80%, so it's only making 10 in a minute instead of 12 and a half a minute. As that, why is it sitting idle? Oh, I know why. Because I did not finish. Yeah, I did. Oh, that would be another area where, yep. Time for Mark II belts. Of which we need more plates. Alright, so let's grab some of that. And let's go make some plates. Reinforced iron plates. They do not have that automated yet. Alright, and then copper is also set up to produce cable, wire, and copper sheet. And I'll show you that here momentarily. Once we've made a few more of these. And then I decided to start recording, and suddenly I need to sneeze every 2 seconds. Maybe I'm allergic to recording. Hope not. Alright, that'll work for now. Let's get that belt upgraded, because, yeah, we are, yeah, that one's Mark II. Alright, there we go. Alright, are you still sitting idle? Why are we so bogged down? Well, we're gonna have plenty of screws. All right, over here is our concrete construction. Right, it is also. Come on, dude, get up there. Alright, so our miner there is also overclocked by 200%. And it is feeding these 3 constructors to make concrete, which are being stored in there. So we got plenty of concrete. Alright, now down here we have our copper. Right? So our miner is also overclocked to 200%. Putting out 120. Right, and similarly to the other side, it is kind of split up. Alright, so these two get merged together. Right, and they come over here to make wire. The other two go off that way to those three constructors to make copper sheets. Right, and then they get merged back together and stored here. Alright, so these also get split up right here. Right, they get all the wire gets merged back together and then put in here. Alright, and it gets split in half. Half of it goes to this constructor to make cable, and the other half goes into storage as wire. Alright, so we got all of our basic stuff going. And as you can see, we have all the components that we need to build the space elevator, and our space elevator is going to go right here. So let's build the space elevator, and that will complete... Oh, come on. Really, guys? Run off. Get lost, chickens. Space chickens, disappear. Otherwise, I'm going to have me some barbecue chicken. Oh, I did it. I should have hologrammed it first. It needs to be pushed over further to the wall here. Dagnabbit. Oh, we'll let it connect because I gotta move it now. Let the automation go through at least, or the animation goes through. Because it is kind of cool.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
Yep, don't let Fix-It down. I'm not too worried about belt access. Alright, that'll work. That's better. Much better spot before our wheel tech here gets in the way. Or whatever the hell you want to call these things. Always in the way is what I call them. At least that time he ran away and I stuck him. Sometimes they don't run away. And he's back. There he goes. Now he's gone. Oh, my power line goes right through the middle of the elevator. Awesome. Alright, now, as you can see, I also moved the hub and everything up there. Get a better view. And if you're wondering what happened to all the trees and the bushes, yeah, it's all been turned to fuel. We've been busy going all, what was it, Paul Bunyan? Is that the guy, the lumberjack guy who used to cut everything down? Anyway, let's see what we can do here. Oh, it's still just jump pads, which I don't have any real interest in. Alright, so we need to get smart plating underway. And we only need 50 of those. Alright, so let's take a look here. I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, so I'm not too worried about the setup here. As most of this will have to be redone anyway. Once we unlock the Mark II liner and steel production and all that. So this is just more of just getting this done at the moment. Oh, we gotta go up to the... We were right up there at the MAM. I forgot. We gotta check that hard drive real quick. And then we'll get our thing going here for smart plating. Alright, copper rotors, fine concrete, or just bolted frame. Yeah, it's basically, it's this because we don't have any other recipes unlocked yet. Alright, so the recipes I have taken, as I said, were cast screws. And I also took iron wire just in case. Oh, and stitch plates, so I can actually make reinforced iron plates with just iron without screws, even though we got a shit ton of screws right now. Okay, so let's get a constructor set up here. In fact, let's get... Actually, let's see what we need for this first. I'm trying to remember here for smart plating. I think we need rotors. Yep, we need reinforced iron plate and rotors. Okay, so... And what does a rotor require? I believe it's rods and screws. Yep. Unless I want to take the copper rotor. But I'm not too worried about that just yet. Alright, let's get the reinforced iron plate set up. So we have... Our plates are way over here. Our screws are here. Oh, this looks like a good as place as any to set up an assembler. Oh, we need some, we have to hand make some rotors. All right. Grab some rods. Started thinking about something else there for a moment, but nope, let's just go make these rods. Or rotors, rather. We'll get enough going here. To get this set up. 20 weight will work to get us set up so we can start manually automating them. Okay. And this looks like a good spot. Alright, hologram it. These we need to make rotors. Alright, this will make 4 a minute. 20 iron rods, 100 screws. How many rods are we producing? 15 a minute. For a machine, and we're producing 60. We need rods just in general, right? But it means I can put 2 of these in. Right, to make rotors. Alright, now it's time for some belt gymnastics. If you're not aware, you can reverse this by pressing R. So instead of going input to output, you can go output to input. I'm going to do here because we're going to run the belt right across there, and there's, of course, there's a power line. So what I'm going to do here is run a belt from there to there. Jump up here. I'm not going to worry about the clipping too much for most of this, only because of the fact that all of this is going to have to get torn down at some point, right? And when we actually build a legit factory. All right, but the reason I'm doing this is so I know how to build this, because these should lock in, right? Alright, those will line up, but they are not connected, just so you're aware. So what we have to do then is this. We have to redo them. Alright, and you're listening for that tink. Oh, and this one switched back to the way it was, so we gotta redo it. There we go. Make sure all the arrows are running in the right directions. Alright, now we don't need this anymore. You'll know if it's connected or not, because otherwise, whenever you delete that outer part of the belt, it'll delete the whole belt all the way across. Now we just gotta decide if this is going to be screw or rod input. Right, and I'm thinking screws. Because I think it'd be easier to come out of here for screws and then back around. I want that. Yeah, let's do it that. Let's do that. All right. It's gonna be kind of this your first factory like this or open factory like this is always gonna be janky. Not always, but more likely than not. Right, to be janky. Come on, that is not what I said to do. Hit the wrong key. Alright, I think that looks smoother coming down. Alright, let's get a splitter set up. Really need that one, right, as we can just go in like that. We only need that first one. A little wonky, but oh, I need wire. All right, let's go grab ourselves some wire. Alright, these are not getting screws. Why are they not getting oh, because they didn't connect in the belt. Well, this needs 100 screws a minute, not... Alright, we gotta upgrade that belt to a Mark II. And of course, we don't have enough reinforced iron plate. Of course. But this really needs 100 screws a minute? It does. How many are we making? 50. Oh, 2 of these are making... Okay. We're actually making less than 100 screws a minute. Because this one's only running at 80%. Alright, we're making 190 screws a minute. Total. And we will need screws for other things. Alright, so... that means we're gonna redo this a little bit. We gotta slow the production down. Alright. My math is off. We do not have enough to be able to do 2. And I know this is kind of floating in the air, but... I can fix that, actually. Alright, then we can just preload the machine. And we're just going to be taking 4 rotors a minute. It's just going to take a while. So we are going to need extras. Alright, now we need reinforced iron plate. I'm gonna bring it over a little bit. And I do believe we're gonna go stitched. We're gonna take the stitched route. Alright, now... we need a belt to go from there. All the way over here. I'm hoping this is going to be the right height. Go over every top of everything. is why when I build over an actual factory, I like to keep the logistics separate from the production. It makes it much easier to navigate. Alright, it is centered on the tile. Alright. Do I know where to make the next stack? How many plate does this need? Only 18.75. That's plenty. Just climb the ladder. The only problem about plates on the belt. Are they actually moving? And they are. Okay. Alright, so plates are coming in. This is going to be a very convoluted belt system. Alright, especially as the wire is going to come from here. Oh, and Delta's coming to say hi to me. Alright, let's see how... I can't believe I'm actually going to run a belt. All the way up there. Yeah, this is totally not something I would normally do. Alright. We gotta come all the way over to there. May as well make sure we're above. And that'll be a way in the output. Alright, if we do it that way. Yep, that's what I thought. Too far. 40 meters is the limit. Pretty much everything in a game. Are you serious right now, homie? Homie's in my way. Oh, he's not gonna move. Come on, dude. And I think you need a Xenobasher to actually be able to knock him dead. Come on, homie. Move thy ass! Ah! Gag nabbit man. Come on, dude. Dude, move. Man. These games can be such a pain in the butt in the early game because they do this. Oh, is he dead? Did we kill him? Oh, he's still in the way. If you didn't know, they're just big blobs of air. I can't tell if he's dead, unconscious. He's just in a damn way. There he goes. Holy crap. Alright. He's gone, finally. Jeez Louise. Alright, and we have my longest belt ever. Okay, now we need to set up another assembler. And of course, I'm out of reinforced iron plate. Very ironic there on that. The very thing I'm trying to make is what we're out of. At least for a moment. I'm not usually generally a super fan of super long belts like this, but what the hell? You know, live free, belt hard. All right, that needs 37 and a half a minute. Is it gonna get that? Yeah, most likely. Maybe. Yeah, I think we're gonna be good. Oh yeah, we're gonna be good. I still need more. It's not a constructor, an assembler. Alright, and this one we'll use to make smart plating. Alright, and then we'll set up a quick storage container here. Yep, alright, so now we have that all set up and running. And we just need it to make 50. Alright, while it's doing that, we can go explore a little bit more. Right, and find out where we actually want to put our most likely next factory location. Right. For what we're going to need next. Now, part of what we're going to need next is coal, and there is coal right up there. Right, and we do still have 2 more iron nodes down below that we have not tapped. Oh, they're around over there. Right down there. Oh, and we were talking about the SAM. The strange alien material. Or a SAM. Alright, I'll show you where it's at. It's actually right underneath this arch. Alright, I'm gonna drop a save here just in case. Right, because there is a large spider down here that I could not believe how impossibly high that thing could jump. Right, and obviously there's a couple poison plants here too, but... Right, but there is Sam right there. There's also a blue slug against this wall. There's also a sphere, or no, it's a slope down there, but yeah, it's right there, and there is that, and that thing can jump this damn high, dude. So we're on our way out because I really don't like those things. Those really big spiders, dude, they suck so bad. All right, and we're gonna have to run through some poison. On our way out of here. Oh, yep, and we got that thing's attention. I can hear it. Yep, and that would be why. I really dislike those spiders. Especially the big ones, dude. They jump so high and so far. Are they still coming? Yep, they're still coming. Alright, little ones I don't mind so much. Oh, I totally messed that up. Alright, DNA capsules for the sink. So yeah, we're gonna need explosives and, among other things. In order to be able to get that SAM. And that's the closest SAM point. There is another one, but it is really far away. Like off in the purple forest area over there. I gotta go all the way around. Yep. All the way around. Alright, well. Destroying or damaging fix-it property once again. I'm good at that. So, yep, that's where the SAM is. That's the SAM story. Alright, let's see where we're at here. With our production since from that little adventure. Hey, we already got 13 of these. We're already on our way there. Alright, let's go make some DNA capsules. And put them in the sink. And then we will call this episode to a close. Make some silica real quick. Those proteins, DNA capsules, oh, and another power shard. Alright, if you wonder why you should not power or overcharge everything, is that electrical usage like goes up exponentially. I mean, pretty bad. Alright, does that give us a ticket? Yep, one. Alright, but we got the space elevator built. We got a few more things set up. We got the smart plating automated. Right, and I think this is a good place to call episode 4 to a close. Maybe I should grab this as our thumbnail today. Alright, but you boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, Rocketeers all, you guys have a great morning, great night, great afternoon, great whatever it is, wherever you may be. And you can also find me on twitch.tv/Rocketology. And they'll be linked in the description for all the other social media stuff, such as in Discord, X, and also link to Twitch. All right, have a good night, everybody. I'll see you guys for the next episode.